Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero looks to get on the end of this. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skip or a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think...
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Costa Curta. Rodrigo. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both...
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Ligt. Still goalless at the moment. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Holland. Can he finish?
It does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good run down the left. Del Piero. Del Piero. And Del Piero! And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rodrigo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball's gone out of play. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodrigo. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. He's picked his way. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. Oh, played right into his path. And he gets rid in a hurry.
There will be
Bout of passing here. Hits one! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. And the shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again. Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Costa Curta. Gets his pass away. Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Plays it in low.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero plays it short. Now it's Nedved. And now they can spring out of defence. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing nice and neat. He's under a lot of pressure there. And can he put it away? It's in! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Nice physical challenge. Del Piero. It's Gavi. Del Piero. Nedved. Del Piero. He's found some space. And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Shevchenko. Number 16, Rodri.
Up he goes!
Number 13,
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar. Number 18, Park Ji-sung.
Costa Curta.
Number 20,
Vinicius Junior.
Number
That is
21,
good strength. Maradona
Number 23,
pinches it off him.
Musiala.
Lam
Substitution.
providing an outlet on that flank. Great position here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ronaldinho. And it's Lam. That's Nedved. Played into space out wide. Punched away. Alexander-Arnold. That's Park Ji-sung. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers,
added minute has
little
been
influence,
indicated.
and all of a sudden, bang.
So what can they make of this? Lam. He carries far too far and out of play. Deep into stoppage time. That's Park Ji-sung.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught napping. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.